What's happening, guys? So we have a match preview for the second leg of the 2024 Champions League quarterfinals between Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. The aggregate scoreline so far is 2-2. That being from the embarrassing first leg that we played. Match preview, let's get it. So it's not going to be an easy game.
Nope.
We're judging by what we saw in the first leg. Absolute embarrassment.
It's a disgrace.
They had no fans, and they came to the Emirates and didn't lose.
Emotional
And actually went in front in the game. So I have no hopes at all for this game.
Oh, hell no.
So much so I'm not actually watching it because I've got boxing training, and the boxing event is coming up soon. It's time to knuckle down. You know what I mean? If Arsenal were in a cushy position, it would have hurt me more not to watch this game. But because I just don't believe in us at all, it doesn't hurt me. You know,
Nope.
Arsenal right now aren't worth skiving a boxing session for.
Oh, hell no.
And in a boxing session, you don't want to skive anyway. Anyways.
Crying to me, and I'm not having it.
I'm still pissed, man. But let's get it anyway. Road to Wembley. It will most likely come to an end.
Emotional damage.
Yes, let's get into it. Just days on from domestic disappointments, both Bayern Munich and Arsenal must quickly refocus as they battle it out for a place in the semi-finals of this season's Champions League. Bayern's 11-year grip on the Bundesliga title was officially ended by Bayer Leverkusen on Sunday, but their season can still be salvaged by European glory, and they should feel confident having earned a draw in the first leg in London last week. Though manager Thomas Tuchel left fuming that his side wasn't awarded a penalty in the second half. Regardless, a dominant record when drawing the first leg away from home in the UEFA two-legged ties, 122, lost 3, should set them up nicely, as should a fearsome head-to-head record on their own turf against English opposition, 117, drawn 7, lost 4. That said, the quarterfinals hasn't treated them well down the years overall, being eliminated a competition record 13 times at this stage, including each of the last 3 campaigns. Arsenal may not be primed to take advantage of that return after conceding control of the Premier League thanks to a 2-0 home defeat to Aston Villa.
Shit!
Mikel Arteta's side will be desperate to avoid hangover of that result as they travel east looking to banish demons, having lost all of their last 4 two-legged ties against German opposition.
Damn!
All of which came at the hands of Bayern.
Emotional damage.
The Gooners are competing in the last 8 of the Champions League for the first time in 14 years. But their record in the quarterfinals historically leaves a lot to be desired. 1-2, lost 5. Arsenal have at least been solid travellers in Europe of late, losing just 4 of the last 21 such away matches. 112, drawn 5. A record that could spur them on to the semi-finals of this tournament for the first time since 2008-9 season.
Damn!
So obviously the players to watch: Harry Kane, blah blah blah. You know, a hot stat: Bayern have won 5 of the 6 UEFA penalty shootouts, with only one exception coming on this ground against Chelsea in a 2012 Champions League final. You pricks couldn't even beat Chelsea on your own turf. Absolute shame. You know what I mean? That was your only shot of a trophy that season as well. Okay, so they've got players that will not play, and Gnabry is one of them. For us, it's only Timber, but we've got Odegaard questionable of injury, so that might explain why he came off against Aston Villa. let's get on to the last 5 matches. No, sorry. Let's go into the head-to-head last 5 matches. Right. So in all competitions, we'll go on both clubs, Bayern and Arsenal respectively, and then we'll go on, how we've performed against each other. So Bayern's last game, they won 2-0 at home in the Bundesliga. Before that, drew 2-2 at Arsenal in the Champions League. Before that, lost 3-2 in the Bundesliga away from home. Before that, lost 2-0 at home in the Bundesliga to Dortmund. And before that, they won 5-2 in the Bundesliga away from home. Arsenal, last 5 matches. Bayern won 2 of the last 5, losing 2 and drawing 1. Arsenal's last 5, we won 2 of the last 5, drawing 2, losing 1. Last game, losing 2-0 at home to Aston Villa. Before that, drawing 2-2 at home to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Before that, dispatching Brighton 3-0 at Brighton. Before that, beating Luton 2-0 at home. And before that, drawing 0-0 against Manchester City. Last 5 matches between each club. Now, some of these are friendly. 2 of these are friendlies, and the other 3 are Champions League. So, obviously, the last time we played them, we drew 2-2. Before that, we beat them 2-1 in a friendly. Before that, we beat them on penalties in a friendly. Before that, we got slapped 5-1 at home. And before that, we got slapped 5-1 at Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So, yeah, it's not looking good. In matter of fact, the last time we went to Bayern Munich and won, right, we were wearing this shirt. This was the away shirt that season. 2012-13 season. So, scoreline for this game, right? I'm saying we will lose 2-0. And if the game finishes a draw or goes to penalties, we'll go out on penalties. But otherwise, it's capitulation season. I mean, so by the time my boxing session is finished tomorrow evening, the game will be pretty much done. Or it might be the last 10 minutes or something like that. So we'll see Wagwan. But I don't expect to see Arsenal in bold that we've won the game however way. You know what I mean? I expect Man City to take care of Real Madrid, in all fairness. I thought this time, Real Madrid had taken, but that 3-3 draw at the Bernabeu, no. Real Madrid aren't going to the Etihad now and turning that over.
Oh, hell no!
It's not. So expect another retain of the treble for Manchester City.
Oh, shit!
At least a double. Champions League and the Premier League. Because, Chelsea at Wembley for them. We've seen Man City at Wembley against the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. You know what I mean? In semi-finals of the FA Cups. Lost them all. You know what I mean? So maybe this is different. I don't know. But yeah, I don't expect... I genuinely don't expect us to go through.
Nope.
I expect our season to come to an end tomorrow night.
Yep.
Our road to Wembley ends tomorrow night. That's what I expect. I'm hoping
Emotional,
that we push on to semi-finals. For me, the Champions League is all we've got now, really. The league's done, in my opinion. So the Champions League is all we've got. And I believe if we do get to the semi-finals of the Champions League, regardless of who it's against, Real Madrid or Man City, I do believe we will start turning our attention to just that. You know what I mean? And you'll see us drop more points in the league because we're trying to go for the Champions League. You know what I mean? That's what I can see happening if we go through. But I don't expect us to go through. I just don't believe in this club. Don't believe in this team. You couldn't beat Bayern Munich when they didn't have no fans. And then we go lose at home to Aston Villa like that. And Arteta's decision-making. Oh, yeah. And speaking of decision-making, his favourite player, let's have a look at his favourite player. This is when Zinchenko was at Manchester City. In the Champions League final. Kai Havertz, Zinchenko. Nothing's changed, does it? Nothing's changed, does it? You know what I mean?
That's what it is, a disgrace.
That was Zinchenko marking Kai Havertz in the 2021 Champions League final. You see why Pep got rid of the guy? You know what I mean? Leopards don't change its spots, my G.
No.
But you know, Clown Tete is going to keep playing that guy. He's going to keep playing Zinchenko at left back. He's going to keep playing him defensively. So we'll leave this season with just that Community Shield we won back in August. See? So imagine if we get to the semi-finals of the Champions League. We either play Man City or Real Madrid. And he plays Zinchenko. He still relies on Zinchenko. It's bad enough that he's thrown Jesus back at number 9. And number 29 is going back in the number 8 position. The guy don't fucking learn. He's not going to learn. He's not going to learn. Can you see why now I was saying how get rid of him before the Champions League knockouts begin? You know what I mean? Because he's sabotaging the thing now.
Stop it. Get some help.
But we'll see. We'll have to see. We will see. Anyways, guys, I'm done with this video. Like the video. Share the video. It's in the description below. And as you guys know, I'm doing a charity boxing event in May, raising money, boxing in aid of British Heart Foundation. So any donations would be welcomed. Yeah, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And tomorrow, as I said, I won't be watching this game. I'll be at the boxing training because, you know, I can't afford to be missing midweek sessions because I've already missed some through work and I've missed some to watch Arsenal. But I ain't skipping boxing training for this.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I mean? I'm not doing it. I refuse to do that. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.